okay? You need a minute? Cool. Okay. Listen up, people. I know a thing or two about extinction. And let me tell you, and you'd kind of think this would be obvious, going extinct is a bad thing. And driving yourselves extinct? In 70 million years, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. At least we had an asteroid. What's your excuse? You're headed for a climate disaster, and yet every year governments spend hundreds of billions of public funds on fossil fuel subsidies. Imagine if we had spent hundreds of billions per year subsidizing giant meteors. That's what you're doing right now. Think of all the other things you could do with that money. Around the world, people are living in poverty. Don't you think helping them would make more sense than, I don't know, paying for the demise of your entire species? Let me be real for a second. You've got a huge opportunity right now. As you rebuild your economies and bounce back from this pandemic, this is humanity's big chance. So here's my wild idea. Don't choose extinction. Save your species before it's too late. It's time for you humans to stop making excuses and start making changes. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to this, the fourth edition of the Global Modal United Nations online conferences. For now 3 years, we've been going all together, building new conferences, new great things for every single one of our participating students. And this year is definitely not the exception. So we're getting started with our fourth edition towards the first semester. We will have our fifth edition toward the second semester, making this a historical year for the Global MUN. It's the first year with two conferences within one same year. Last year, also, something that we ended up on was a very interesting slide. This is literally the slide back from the third edition in 2023. See you in 2024, taking the Global Modal United Nations to the sky. And we took this quite literally, as we also want to thank and at the same time pretty much give the best of luck and give a huge round of applause to those students that are our first historic group joining us in New York for the Future We Want Modal United Nations just a couple of weeks from now. We have literally taken the Global MUN into the skies. We have literally being able to bringing this first group to New York to debate, to discuss, and at the same time to put their ideas on the global stage. So huge round of applause to you all. And we're very, very pleased to just see you very soon debate in New York. But well, moving forward with our opening ceremony for today, we have very special people here along ready to engage with you. We have very special people that are ready to just talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing through the following weekend. And of course, through every single one of our committee rooms. So for this edition of the Global MUN, we're going to house two committees, two very special committees. And I would love to introduce our first committee, the UNSC on the 9/11 attacks on New York, and their chair, our gracious Selena. So, Sally, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Sally, I'll hand the microphone off to you to address our delegates and at the same time tell us a little more about what you're gonna be having through the next couple of days. Sounds good?
Yeah, of course. Hi, everyone. My name is Selena Mostyn, and I am the chair of the Historical Security Council on the topic of the 9/11 attacks. I've been working as a staff member for the Global MUN for a few years, and I'm so honored that they have given me this opportunity in the fourth edition of TGMUN. The Historical Security Council is set place on September 12, 2001, the day after the tragic events. September 11th is a day to remember. Even if you weren't alive at the time, like me, this marks a crucial moment in history, the day several hijacked planes crashed into and destroyed the World Trade Center and the Pentagon, resulting in almost 3,000 casualties. This committee will focus on the discussion surrounding the global response to 9/11 and what should be implemented in order to maintain and promote national and international security and keep the economic and social impacts as manageable as possible. I'm so incredibly thankful to Mao and to the rest of the TGM team for putting this amazing conference together. And I'm so happy to see everyone here as excited today as I am. I can't wait to see you all debate over the next few days and to get to know all of you. But just remember to have fun and don't be afraid to speak up. See you all soon.
That is outstanding, Sally. Thank you so much for your very, very kind words. I just have 2 questions for you, though. You got to meet your delegates yesterday, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
And what did you see was visible through these delegates? Because I feel there's a very special feeling to this 4th edition. How about if you talk to us a little bit about that?
I think that these delegates, they may start off a little shy, but I definitely have faith in them, just from getting to see how they interacted with each other yesterday through the games and just the introductions that we did. I definitely can see that they're going to grow during this conference and, just get everything out of the committee that they can. And I really can tell that they're dedicated.
Amazing. And dedication. What a wonderful word. Something we're a lot about. So Sally, thank you so much, really, for sharing the stage with us at the Global MUN opening ceremony. Very pleased and very happy to see more of you within our debate rooms. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now, moving onwards with our committees for our 4th edition of the Global MUN, we would love to introduce our second committee, which is the Historical General Assembly on the Israeli-Palestine conflict. Through the past couple of days, our delegates have not only been preparing themselves through our training sessions, but also being able to discover more profoundly what really happens in the different situations they're going to be debating us through our global talks. This specific global talk, we managed to connect with Mr. Inan Dan Kehati, all the way from Jerusalem, literally from the streets of Jerusalem. And he was sharing with us so much about the war, about what has been going on, what the past year has been for him as an Israeli Jew that's living currently in Jerusalem in the middle of the war. So definitely eye-opening, definitely very powerful. We did the same for the New York attacks as we came in and had Mr. James Lambert share a little bit about it from his stance as an American and pretty much his story behind 9/11. So just a couple of facts from our forum and a couple of facts of what we've been doing for the past couple of days. But without further ado, I would love to introduce the chair for the Historical General Assembly, Ms. Elias, also one of our veterans here at the Global MUN, somebody that has been with us for the past couple of years. Elias, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'll just hand the microphone off to you and tell us a little bit about your committee. Sounds good?
Yes. Thank you. Greetings, everyone. My name is Elias Cerda, and I'll be the chair for the United Nations Historical General Assembly Committee, focusing on the extremely relevant topic of the Israel-Palestine conflict. I've worked with the Global Model United Nations for multiple years as part of the staff, and it has been an extremely impactful and resourceful experience. I'm honored to be the chair in this year's 4th edition, and I hope that all delegates get to experience and learn a lot from this conference. For decades, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict has been a source of immense human suffering and global concern. The conflict's impact is deeply felt, with countless lives lost, communities destroyed, and many infrastructure getting destroyed. It is a conflict that resonates beyond the borders of Israel and Palestine, shaping regional dynamics and global politics. Finally, I would like to say thank you to all of you who have worked to help this conference come together. This includes the SecGens, Mao, and our beloved co-chairs who I've worked with for these upcoming weeks. I can't wait to get to know all of you and to see all the solutions and arguments that are shown in this conference. Thank you, and I hope to see you all soon.
Thank you, Elias. And also just a question for you. You also got to meet your delegates yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Cool. And I do feel there was a bit of a different dynamic between the New York committee and your committee. But how about you? What did you see in your delegates yesterday?
I was extremely impressed by all the delegates as they were all very social, even though some didn't know each other. They were outstanding in being able to create relations between each other, and they were definitely very knowledgeable and taking into account the whole group that was there. And definitely, these were definitely intellectual delegates, and I cannot wait to see them in the conference this weekend.
That is outstanding. Actually, thank you so much for sharing about your delegates. I feel this conference is a bit of a different vibe to it from the ones we've had before. Again, first historic year with 2 conferences on the table, and I'm pretty sure the first one's going to be a total success with you on the lead driving the Israel-Palestine Committee, and of course with Sally. So everyone, right from wherever you are in your homes, I would just love for you to give a huge round of applause to both of our chairs here, Sally and Alais, who will be leading these 2 committees along with their co-chairs back in the rooms. Do you want to very briefly and very quickly just present your co-chairs, you two? So Sally?
Yeah, sure. I can go first. I have 2 co-chairs. I have Maggie and Camilla. I've been working with them now for several months. They have been so helpful to me, just trying to get this conference along. They've provided so much information when we were writing the study guide, and then just working together with me on trying to get everything organized. And I know that I can really count on them when I need to.
Thank you so much. And how about you, Alais?
My co-chairs are currently Andres Pacheco and Lucila Booth, and we have been working these past few weeks to prepare for the conference. But initially, we had Denise, who unfortunately could not make it to the conference, but was extremely helpful in the study guide and preparing delegates and all that. So I'm extremely thankful for all these co-chairs and the help that I was able to get to put this conference together, and really appreciate all their help.
Amazing. Well, ladies, once again, thank you too. Thank you too for all of your work, all of the, just determined decision making that you've been having to through the past couple of months to make sure that this conference comes into life. We always say this at the Global MUN. As an organization, this is not about us as an organization. This is about every single one of our leaders within our organization, meaning Alais, meaning Sally, meaning every single one of our delegates. So once again, very, very thankful for all of your work and everything that you're doing. But well, ladies, just to move on with our next guest, we have a very special guest down from the UN. And this is a video that the Secretary General of the United Nations has sent to all model United Nations worldwide. So it's super important for us to just play it through here. Let's just introduce and see Mr. Antonio Guterres, Secretary General of the United Nations.
Thank you for taking part in this Model United Nations Conference and for believing in the power of global cooperation to solve global problems. Our world needs your engagement and ideas more than ever. We are living through extremely difficult times. Conflicts are raging, tensions are rising, and our planet is burning. Humanitarian needs are at record highs and human rights are under relentless assault. Hate speech, misinformation and disinformation spread like wildfire on social media. More than ever, we need global solidarity. We need the United Nations. And the United Nations needs you, your energy, creativity, courage and commitment. Together, I know we have what it takes to solve our shared challenges, to heal divisions, repair relations and build peace, to extend a helping hand to all those engulfed by war, climate catastrophe and hunger, to ensure justice and equality for world's women and girls and all marginalized communities, particularly the world's most vulnerable, and to expand opportunities for all, leaving no one behind. We at United Nations will never give up in our quest for a more peaceful and just world, and I know you won't either. That is why I am fully committed to giving young people a much stronger voice in international affairs. The United Nations is proud to be your ally, and we count on you to be a force for positive change now and in the future. I wish you every success, and I thank you.
So, moving on with our opening ceremony at the Global MUN 4th edition, super, super, super important for every single one of us is to also give a moment to just share the thoughts and ideas of some of our inner leaders as I would love to just introduce very briefly our Undersecretary Generals and their speeches. First and foremost, let me introduce to you Mr. Samuel Solis, Undersecretary General at the Global MUN.
Hi everyone. I want to give you all a warm welcome into the Global MUN 4th edition. It is a pleasure for me to be a part of the Secretariat team, and I'm delighted to have you all here and moreover grateful for your support and enthusiasm for this project. I really want you all to enjoy this conference as much as I do. Treat it like a great opportunity because it is. It is a great opportunity to learn, to improve, and to meet new people. So really give your best and do your best. I really, really want to let you all know that I'm here to help you in all aspects that you might need. So just letting you know that, and I really, I'm looking forward to meet you all. Thank you and see you soon.
Thank you, Samuel. Moving on, of course, with another one of our guests, Undersecretary General, Mr. Leonardo Jimenez, who will be also accompanying us to declaring this conference in just a few minutes here at the opening ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed delegates and distinguished guests, as the Undersecretary General for the Global MUN 4th edition, I am truly honored to stand before this assembly of brilliant minds and emerging leaders. Our world faces a multitude of challenges, and it is in moments like this that the importance of your roles becomes clear. It is you, the young leaders, the risk takers, and advocates for humanity who hold the key to a more peaceful and sustainable future. Being a leader, particularly a risk taker, it's not just a matter of actions. It is a way of thought and a lifestyle. It is about having the courage to go against the current, to take action when others deem it unfeasible, and to strive for what is right despite the challenges. It is about avoiding the easy way out and choosing the challenging path that leads to greater rewards. I want to emphasize that leadership is not an inherent trait, but a quality that can be cultivated with the right effort. Throughout my MUN career, I have had the privilege of witnessing many young leaders bloom, and I am confident that each one of you has the potential to become the leaders our world needs. Your contributions, whether in diplomacy or within your communities, bring us closer to our shared goals. The power to bring about positive change rests firmly in your capable hands. Our dedicated Global MUN team has worked tirelessly to provide you with the best possible experience, fostering skills in public speaking, objective argumentation, and a critical understanding of the world. As you embark on this conference, I want to extend my heartfelt wishes for your success. May your discussions be fruitful, your resolutions impactful, and your experiences transformative. I am genuinely excited to meet each and every one of you and witness the personal growth that will undoubtedly benefit our global community. As you navigate through the challenges and opportunities of this conference, always remember to keep learning, questioning, and thinking insightfully. In this world of constant evolution, never settle for the least. Always aim higher, for you are more than capable of meeting any challenge that comes your way. Good luck in the conference, and may your endeavors here contribute to a brighter and more sustainable future for us all. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Leo here has also being passed on into history as our first ever staff member to travel with us with a group abroad to other frontiers, to other countries to debate. The group that will be traveling to New York Model United Nations is comprised of several students from Colombia, from El Salvador, from Costa Rica. There's 3 countries in this first ever group that will be traveling, and of course, 2 core staff members, which is Leo on one side from the student side, and then of course myself. The Global MUN is all about making it better. It's all about granting even more opportunities to students, to young people that are wanting to really take the wheels off the world and make sure we can drive the world into a more positive kind of place. So if we think about that and we think about our mission, this is just completely aligned to what we have always pushed for, what we have always been driving for. And at the same time, we're super, super happy to start seeing those results of 3 years of work now being just put out there the way they are. So more to come on live experiences. We do have a very special announcement to make over the closing ceremony that will be unique for all of the delegates that are participating at the Global MUN 4th edition. If you wish to learn more, keep posted to our website and other social media. By the time of May, we will be launching the whole whole new experience. Our delegates already know a little bit about it, but you'll get to know more through the closing ceremony, of course, if you're a delegate of the 4th edition. So once again, thank you so much for all of your support as delegates, for all of your support as just global members of the Global MUN, because bottom line, it is you guys who make it happen. It is you guys who really make this all along. And I can see the chat there on YouTube starting to burst. I see Lara around there saying hello. I see Maria Gonzalez. I see Santiago Calvo, who's also been one of our veterans. He's been here for pretty much all of our editions so far. This is going to be his 4th edition. So once again, super, super thankful for you, for all of our delegates. I know Valentina as well is in this conference. She has been here for 4 conferences at this time now. So once again, super happy to have you, super happy to continue building by the hand of you and to see that growth you've had from the first conference until today. So moving forward and introducing our last member of the General Secretariat, I would love to give the microphone to somebody you may already know from last year, Mr. Santiago Solis. He was our Undersecretary General last year. He's now our Secretary General for 4th edition. So very happy to see that growth happening from year over year. Santi, the floor is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that I stand here today as Secretary General of the Global MUN. As we gather here from different parts of the globe, I am reminded of the immense power and potential that lies within each and every one of us to affect positive change in our world. The Global MUN is not just a conference. It is a platform for dialogue, understanding, and collaboration. Over the course of the next few days, you will engage in intense discussions, negotiate solutions, and immerse yourselves in complex issues that our world faces today. As we delve into the intricacies of international relations and diplomacy, I urge each and every one of you to approach these discussions with an open mind and a spirit of cooperation. The challenges we face are multifaceted and complex, but through dialogue, we can find innovative and sustainable solutions. I want to thank everyone who has made this event possible. First and foremost, my 2 amazing Undersecretary Generals, Samuel Solis and Leonardo Jimenez. Without your continuous support, I could not have been able to lead our staff through this journey. Also to everyone involved as staff members for all of these months, working endless hours to ensure this edition of TGM is the best one yet. From our chairs, co-chairs, media team, and crisis management team, I could not have picked a better group of people to work with, and you have my utmost respect and gratitude for your efforts. To the delegates, I commend you for your dedication and passion. Your role in this conference is pivotal, as you represent not just the countries, but also the voices of millions who look up to us for leadership and progress. Together, let's seize the opportunity to make a difference. Let's strive for consensus, seek common ground, and work towards a future where peace, prosperity, and justice prevail. I am confident that the Global MUN 4th edition will not only be a memorable experience, but also a catalyst for positive change in our world. Let's embark on this journey together. Thank you and enjoy the conference.
Thank you, Santi, from anywhere around the world that you guys are watching. Coming up, our official inauguration session, our official inauguration just claim as we declare the Global MUN in conference. But before we do that, we have a very special video as we learn a little more about those objectives that we as humanity need in order to keep everything as sustainable as possible and to keep humanity moving forward by the year 2030. Let's learn a little more about what we call, as a global community, the global goals.
Did you know that the UN Sustainable Development Goals are a universal call to action that unites 193 countries around the world? If these global goals are fulfilled by 2030, life on Earth will be better for everyone. So, what are these goals? Eliminate poverty in all its forms. No hunger. Everyone should have safe, nutritious, and sufficient food. Everyone has equal access to healthcare, thus ensuring our well-being and a healthy life. Equal access to a quality education. Ensure gender equality where women and girls have the same opportunities as men and boys. By achieving these goals, each member of our society will be equal, safe, and happy. UN global goals also include access to safe drinking water and sanitation, access to clean energy that is safe for people and the environment, sustainable and stable economic growth. Everyone has a decent job, strong infrastructure, and the support of innovations. Lower inequality within and among countries. Cities and settlements be developed without damaging the environment and people. Achieving these goals will result in the well-being of people and our planet. We can further take care of our environment with the following goals: sustainable and safe production and consumption of products. Take urgent measures to reduce climate change and its impact. Ensure the sustainable use and protection of ocean and sea resources. Restore and protect Earth's ecosystems. By achieving these goals, we will form a society where strong institutions ensure peace and justice. It is important for everyone to be involved and to build partnerships for achieving sustainable development goals. You are part of this process. Demand the implementation of these goals. Take the lead and share information with your friends.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is the moment everyone has been waiting for some time now, as we now move on to inaugurate the Global MUN 4th edition. So, Leo, by the power invested in us,
we declare the Global Model United Nations 4th edition in conference.
Congratulations, everyone, and let's get debating. Delegates, this is the moment you have all been waiting for. Please move to your debate rooms. Let's get debating, everyone. See you real soon.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding